Okay. I don't know what to say. One. Oh. Alright. Let's get started. Alright. Really, with any drawing, I try to make the worst circle in the world and just basic shapes. Won't look good yet, but we'll get there. Don't have to look perfect. I call it a base. I don't know if it's actually called that. Alright. You can mess up on the base, you don't have to erase it, even if you messed up. You just, yeah, you can get as sloppy with this as you want. I ain't the best at coloring, however, so I don't know if I'm going to color it. Alright. And, you know what, we'll go down and make it a headshot. Basically meaning I'm drawing the head and the neck region only. And then the nose, like most cats, is going to be triangular. Get the nostrils in there. Might need to make it a little bit more heart-shaped. I like to erase my base as well, but yeah, you don't have to. You can leave as many lines as you want. Just telling you how I do it. Alright. And then I'm just drawing some indentions. Generally, I like to draw these things. I don't know what they're called. I just think they make it look better. Hello. Then cheetahs have these like lines. They're kind of like, they kind of look like tear marks. And they generally, well, I messed up already. Oh well. And they'll lead down looks about to the mouth. So right here. It'll start like right here at the corner of their eyes. It'll go down to their mouth. And it's generally kind of flat right here, but you can draw hairs like that if you want. I'm more of a cartoonish or semi-realistic kind of person, so as you can tell, it's not going to look too realistic from me. And they do have this kind of winged look. I don't know how to explain it, but if you look at a cheetah's picture or anything referencing a cheetah, usually has. Alright. Then I'll probably fill out these pupils, but I'll attempt them. You don't really see the entire pupil, but there you go. Alright. And I can never get these eyes to look identical at all. So, just drawing some fluff. Because they're a little fluffy. But not really. I need to make them more round, first of all, because they are really round. And I have this inner fluff there. It's not going to stay looking god-awful, but for now that works. Kind of flat at the where your ears would start. I didn't really represent that well, but maybe you could do better. I'm just fixing up my thing a little. And let's see. And with a shade right here. Usually I don't tell myself where I'm going to add shading, but why not with this one? And wait, kind of like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's just they're really muscular looking cats. So, or they're kind of bony looking cat as well. So let's get that. I'm gonna act like our body cuts off right here. But if you want, I'll draw a tail as well. Just like the tip. poking out. Generally, the cheetah's tail is what balances it, so it's kind of long and thicker at the bottom. This part will be black. Well, that part will be black. That part, and that generally is the tip of the tail. So that's the base. And I'm on a program called Psy, or I don't know how to pronounce it. But you have the ability to mess with the opacity. I do. I turn down the opacity down. And I just go over it now. Usually some people like to go over with another color, say blue, and do that. But I feel like I could just go in with the black right now and do what I want. So. But when you're doing the black outline, just remember, or, you know, for the most part, this is going to be my final lines. Usually, for me anyway. But you might not stop here. If you want to use any color, if you want to use black for the base, you can, since you do have the opacity tool and layers with Saya. So. Actually, with this, what I'll do is I'm going to start a new layer. I'm going to change the opacity on this with the black. And I'm just going to let it stay at 100 for now. But I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So. And with these, I just make those. I think it makes it look better. You don't have to do it, but I think it helps. However, though, I like to start where the eye would end, where the wing would end or whatever for cats. And I even do this for wolves. Alright. I like to make that line. I just like to. I don't really know how to explain that. But I think it makes it look more complete, I guess. Then you just make the nostrils to the best of your abilities. I try to make mine as similar as possible, because they're not going to be the exact same unless you copy and paste. Which I'd rather not do that. And I got this. Like I said, you could have kept it flat because I do have it flat, but I like to draw this, make it look like little fur. Although that's a little bit too much for a cheetah, even for myself. Because they are fluffy, but they are still, well, they're not that fluffy. Right. I hope you all can hear me. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna check mine. Yeah, it says my mic's on, so. And then okay, that's good. You can hear me. Sorry for my voice. It's not the best. I draw animals fluffier than they probably should be. But, I like fluff, so I don't know what else to say. I'll check. Probably not a lot. I don't really have a lot of viewers. It says there's 2 people watching with the, YouTube. I don't know about the Twitch. Let me go. There's no viewers on Twitch. Apparently there's only 2 people viewing. I don't know who, but they're both on YouTube. So, I do know you're one of them though, so. I don't have pen pressure on Saya, and I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm gonna get there. Pen pressure is really good to have, though. I don't have it on. I need to mess with my Wacom settings, which is the tablet I use. But, for now, I guess. These lines are okay. They're not the best. They could be better, but... Alright. And there's the tail. And I'll add some random fur patches here and there. That's your choice if you want to do that. Probably not here. Alright. And let's see how it looks. How? Well, I can't even write. Alright, and that, I think I can delete the base. You can touch up if you want. Whatever makes you happy. Because my cheetah's not perfect, especially anatomy-wise, but it's there. I'll color in the teardrops. Or, I call them teardrops. They're probably not. Alright. So. You can go crazy with the colors if you want. I'm going to try to be as realistic as possible. So, this is probably going to be for the eyes. They have like a brownish gold kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just realized it's a good fur color for them too. And hard to. Yes, I am. I use a Wacom. I think it's a 13. I don't know. It's up there. It's pretty pricey. But I won't lie that I do like it. You know what? I think this color will do. And a dark brown that kind of looks black will do for the patterns. Alright. I'm going to make this multiply. I do that. Okay. Just testing. I'm just going to go in and lay some patterns. But I'm not good with coloring as much as I am drawing. So, you know, someone could actually teach you how to do better on this one than me. They have these kind of lines right here, though. And then, luckily, theirs is kind of just circles. Or at least that's how it looks to me. I know I said circles and I'm drawing these weird patterns, but I don't know. I think it looks better if I do that. Make up for the fact that I can't draw them at all. Alright. I got a little bit of distinctive patterns as well that aren't just circles. Don't get me wrong. I like to go around the ears with the same brown or blackish. It was meant to look a little bit more black than brown, but I think it still is okay for the most part. Draw some. Alright. Some cheetahs kind of have, I don't know how to explain it. They have two drop looking ones besides these. Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna probably go a size bigger for the body patterns though. These are probably not accurate patterns. You could probably do better, but for the most part, I'm just randomly drawing this kind of circle things. I'll leave some kind of lighter than the others as well. I try to stay in lines. Also, another thing you could do is probably take the marker tool on Saya, do that, and take the blend tool and kinda. For other cats, I think that would be better. I'm just doing the airbrush tool with the cheetah. Hello. I've been drawing for like 6 years. I'm not that new to drawing, because obviously I've been drawing for 6 years. But I don't know. I think I'm still new, even though I'm not. It's hard to explain. Alright. Yeah, I think I might go back with the blend tool on the body patterns, but the airbrush tool did work for the tail. One moment. If you think your patterns are too circular, I would just use the blend tool if you have Saya or blur, whichever. I'm just going and trying to mess them up a bit. I don't want them to look too circular, even though they probably are supposed to look more circular. But I think if I break them up a bit, it might look more realistic. At least that's my opinion. You can leave them more circular. I kind of did this method with my sea turtle video. Especially for the turtle's head.
Did you get my...
Okay. I think with that, I'm going to do the body base to it. I should have did that first, but I didn't. I don't know. Alright. Yeah. See? This might look weird. And what I did basically was make the patterns a clipping group for the base coat. Hard to explain. I really don't get clipping groups myself yet. And I've been doing this for kind of a long time. I'll go and fix I know. You can be rude, it's okay. I'm not perfect. I'll take some criticism. Yeah, I think the blend tool did make it look better. That's alright. I'm gonna start using Photoshop and try to shade and highlight with that. So if you guys want me to shade this, just let me know and I'll open up Photoshop. Because I think it'll look more complete if I do shade it. But if you just want to learn how to draw it, that's okay. Or how I would draw it, not how to draw. I can draw, but I can't draw anatomically correct. I don't even know how to say it. Here's one. Here's another. I could even try to put a background on this. Alright. Let's erase these any lines that I might have stepped over a little. Okay. Now the eyes. Now this is probably going to be really wrong, but I have to put white in them. Alright. Yeah, this might definitely look good if I put some highlights in it. I did not color the nose. I need to do that. I'll do it with the same color I did with the patterns. So I can make it better. Although I might make it a little darker because they are pretty. dark noses. Well, my dog is in here. Hold on. He's a very loud dog. Look.
Hush, Pop. Come here. There you go, Boopy. Go on.
Alright. I think I'm gonna try Photoshop with shading and stuff. Never actually used it. I know, he's a loud dog. Sorry. Don't sue me. He's so cute. Alright. Let me open it. I know I should have had this open already, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna show you or not with this or Saya, so. Although other artists say they shade with Saya and then they highlight with Photoshop. Some do it completely Photoshop. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet. By the way, I need to fix this. It's bothering me. There we go. I think what I'll do is I'll shade with what I'm on now. Alright. That'll look weird for a second. Yeah, you guys are still on it. Okay. Alright. I don't really know how to explain my shading much, because I don't really have a pattern. But I just try to give a general shading. Sometimes I follow the outlines as well, as I'm doing right now. That's how it's gonna actually look like. Alright. For now I'm just making lines, but I like the blend tool on Saya, so I do blend it. I might just do a basic shading on this though, so I don't take up too much time just coloring and all that, because this was mostly just meant to be the drawing. but I like to actually put time in my work as well, so. Is there any other animals you all want to see drawn? Maybe in this video or another one? I'm actually already, well, I was drawing Luna. I kind of lost the file, but I actually was drawing Luna for Patreons. So I could probably maybe make a video on it. I don't know. Alright. If you hear people in the background, I'm sorry. I don't really have an appropriate place to live stream yet. Besides, I don't know, just anywhere I feel like it with my tablet. Basically, I do not have a room just dedicated to it. Besides my room. My room's pretty comfortable. That looks messy. Oh well. It'll come. I think. Alright. Just a little bit of messy shading, but it'll come together eventually. Alright. I will tell you all a tip though, if you are going to try this, is to probably like draw out where your light is coming from. For example, if it was coming over here, you could draw an arrow and make all the shadows mostly on this side. That would have been best, but I really forget to do that a lot, and I just do basic shadings. Alright. I love shading tails. I think it's the... I like it a lot. Because I like how I shade my tails. I messed up already. This is why I should not brag. I just turned my tail lid off for a second. That's not good. Again, this might look messy for a bit. I'll get to it. Alright. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Are you leaving? Or are you just complimenting? I'm a little bit confused. You could do this kind of swipey pattern with your blend tool to make it kind of look fur-like in the pattern or direction you think it would go at the moment. Oh, okay. I feel like there's a bit of a delay on my side. think I might add another shade and do kind of big shadings. Just like this. Take my blend tool. Alright. Alright, let's transfer it to Photoshop and see if I can highlight good there. Alright. Let's get rid of the text up here. Don't need that. Also delete that. I don't know what. There we go. I'll draw back. Save as. Alright, let's switch the multi. Alright. And here's the cheetah. Alright. Well, this program Go fight. Alright. Finally. Go away. If I can only get it to. Okay. Took forever. Let's try overlay first. I do it with a white. Let's zoom in. Or luminosity, I do it with luminosity too. Well. My highlights aren't. What? Let's. I'm still feeling Messiah. I mean, not Messiah, but whatever. So I'm not. What about the smudge tool? Let's try that. I might have to go back. ever not shaded, but highlighted with Photoshop. So this is a bit of a new experience for me. Oh. Yeah. Sorry for not replying for a bit. Kinda am new to the shading in Photoshop, so just seeing what works best at the moment. Hmm. Oh gosh. Um, trying to, make it seem like it's highlighted, or the eyes are glowing. It's a pretty cat. Now I'm gonna make a background. Possibly a sunset. And I think that's it for the cheetah. Well, that is acting up. Well, come on. Okay. It's not doing it. Close. Well, I don't know what it's doing. I'm having technical difficulties, if you don't know the truth about it. Okay, why does it act like it has it open? Pin. Right. There we go. Sorry, it was acting up. Whoops. Note to self. Make sure you're on the right layer. Alright. I got it working again. Well, maybe. Alright. 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 I know. I wanted to shade and highlight, but I realized I should also probably draw a background for it. If you want to know my inspiration for this background, you remember the scene from The Lion King, and he says, "Wherever the light touches will be yours someday." That's what I'm getting at. So. Yeah, that was my inspiration basis, basically. Alright. And that's my cheetah. So, that's how I would draw it. Completely go overboard with it. I'll post it in the Discord so you all can get a better look at it. Thanks for viewing. See ya.